Hey, how's it going, everybody? The answer to my trivia question from my last review is The Brothers Grimm. So if you guys guessed that, then congratulations. Now I'm going to give you guys a new audio clip. See if you guys can guess what movie this is, and it stars Chloë Grace Moretz. Good luck.
Hey, Tom.
Oh.
Look, I know you think that she was the one, but I don't. No, I think you're just remembering the good stuff. Next time you look back, I really think you should look again.
Alright guys, good luck with that. Hopefully you guys can guess what movie that is. And now let's get into my Kick-Ass 2 review. Here we go.
Me and Hit Girl were training every day. And there were more and more people joining us every night.
Colonel Stars and Stripes reporting for duty.
And try to have fun. Otherwise, what's the point?
Before I get started, I want to let you guys know that I am a huge fan of the Kick-Ass comic books and the previous movie. You guys don't believe me, I have a ton of comic books. I'm talking about Kick-Ass, Kick-Ass, Kick-Ass. Look at this. All of them. I even have the Hit Girl ones, guys. Just saying. I'm a fan. But guess what? Not reviewing it as a comic book movie. Just going to review it as a movie. Can't review it based on the comic books. Just going to review it as a movie, guys. So make sure you take that into consideration in my review. So Kick-Ass 2 is obviously the sequel to Kick-Ass 1. And this time around, we have Kick-Ass, who is played by Anthony Taylor Johnson. And Hit Girl, played by Chloë Grace Moretz, I believe her name is. And pretty much they're trying to deal with the reality that they want to live normal lives, but they're struggling to like push away the superhero style that they've grown to love. At the beginning of the film, we have Kick-Ass, who is not a... He kind of gave up the Kick-Ass name, and he's trying to be a normal kid, but he keeps wanting to go back. And then we also have Hit Girl, who is kicking ass at the beginning of the movie, but she gets pulled out and has to become like a normal teenager, and she has to deal with that throughout a little portion of the movie. We also have Christopher Mintz-Plasse, who's back as Red Mist, aka the motherfucker, and he's trying to just kill Kick-Ass and his crew because of the fact that Kick-Ass killed his father. And we also have other members of like the superhero crew, which involve Colonel Stars and Stripes, which is played by Jim Carrey, Dr. Gravity, which is played by Faison. I mean, we have a bunch of people in this movie, a bunch of little pretty well-known actors all throughout the movie, and we have them dealing, it's pretty much superheroes versus supervillains in this one. That's what it is. The first Kick-Ass, we had Kick-Ass going against mobsters. This one, it's literally superheroes versus supervillains, and that is the overall plot. One villain is trying to kill the superhero. That's it. Just know that going in. So the thing about this movie is that this film is not directed by Matthew Vaughn, who directed the first one. He went on to do First Class, I believe, and doing his other things. And this one is actually directed by Jeff Wadlow, who hasn't really done any great work. He did the movie Cry Wolf from a while ago. He did the film Never Back Down, which I'll get back to that later. Pretty much, that's the new director that we have here. And he's taken on the material, and does he do a great job with it? No. Does he do a bad job with it? No. The movie has these moments which are really overdramatic, really soapy music in the background, and just kind of trying to make you feel this emotion, and they're kind of like forcing it on you. And then all of a sudden the movie will have like this crazy violence where it's just curse words and kicking ass and all this stuff. And it would have worked well if it would have had a more well-balanced editing or directing, just more well-balanced. Maybe, the script is alright. I don't mind the script. And the acting overall is really good. I mean, all the characters play their roles great. Some of the things that really bothered me in the movie are that the special effects are pretty much below average to me for what we are expecting in a movie like this. The movie also feels very rushed. I feel like they tried to pack a lot of story and elements into this movie, which made the movie kind of just go by too quickly, and things just kind of felt rushed and not really answered, and that bothered me a bit. Now don't get me wrong, the first Kick-Ass movie was not perfect. It had its flaws, and yes, this one has some of the similar flaws, but it has more flaws than you would like the movie to have. For example, as I said before, this director did Never Back Down, and this feels like Never Back Down. I mean, if you've ever watched Never Back Down and you get all those over-the-top musical emotional moments in that movie that you really don't really feel anything for the characters. You kind of have those same moments here. The only difference is that we fell in love with the kick-ass characters in the first movie, and therefore we have more emotional attachment to them in this one. But overall, the dramatic moments that they try to force onto the audience didn't work for me. I mean, I don't know, there's just moments where you're just like, okay, why is the music blaring? Why are the characters spewing this cheesy, made-for-TV movie dialogue? There's just moments like that. Not a lot, but there's moments where you're just like, wow, this is bad. But then there's moments where you're just like, holy shit, this is freaking amazing. And those moments involve Kick-Ass, Hit Girl, their chemistry with one another. Also, Jim Carrey does a phenomenal job here. I mean, him as Colonel Stars and Stripes, amazing. Love the character. Love him as it. Love the twist that happens. I mean, I love everything about Jim Carrey as his character. I honestly don't understand his whole issue with being in this movie. He's a good guy. He doesn't do that much violence in the movie, but whatever. Jim Carrey is Jim Carrey. But the movie does suffer from some really poor pacing issues. Now, that being said, the second half of this movie, or the last third, I can't really tell, was really phenomenal. I loved it. I thought that those action sequences were done well. I felt that the emotional tones in those moments hit right on the mark. I felt bad for those characters. I felt their emotion. There's things that happen in this movie that I don't want to spoil for you guys, but just later on in the movie, it's well worth like sitting there and just enduring the poorly edited beginning and the poorly sappy emotional moments that don't really mean anything at the beginning. Because in the second half, you have some amazing moments of just, damn, I don't know what I would do, and great action sequences, great villains. The villains of Mother Russia is just badass. You gotta love her. You gotta love some of the other characters. But the problem is that not all the villains were fleshed out. The only real villain that we even got to see really that well was Mother Russia. All the other characters were kind of just there, nothing, just to be villains. I wish we would have gotten a little bit more story with those guys. Little bit, but you know, can't ask for everything. But some of the other superheroes were badass. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more backstory to those guys, but you know, can't ask for that there either. I mean, I know that the stars of this film are Kick-Ass and Hit Girl, and they both shine here. Hit Girl shines the most. You feel for her character. You're trying to like understand what she's going through. She just lost her father and she's trying to become a regular teenager. You feel that. So for all of those reasons, I'm going to have to give Kick-Ass 2 a 3.5 out of 5. I mean, it has all of the flaws. Trust me, it has a ton of flaws. But the movie is still fun. I mean, I was never bored. I was engaged, entertained. Loved seeing the violence. Loved seeing the action sequences. Hit Girl is badass. Colonel Stars and Stripes was amazing. This movie just suffers from the same things that Superman, Man of Steel suffered from. And I got a lot of shit for that review. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot of shit for this one. This movie is not perfect, but it has the same flaws as that movie. So therefore, I'm going to give it the same review. 3.5 for both movies. Therefore, this movie's gonna get a 3.5. And honestly, how great was Kick-Ass 1 anyway? I mean, Kick-Ass 1 was cool and everything, but really, how great was it? Maybe a 4? Not a 5 or anything. It was a 4. So 3.5, and it fell off a little bit for its flaws from its directing standpoint. If you can avoid the directing and kind of just put that out of your head, you will love this movie. You will enjoy the hell out of it. Definitely go check out Kick-Ass 2. Alright guys, what did you guys think? Did you guys love Kick-Ass 2? Are you guys fans of the first Kick-Ass? Do you guys collect the comic books just like me? Let me know below what you guys thought. I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash for my review because of the fact that I didn't love the film, but I liked it a hell of a lot. So make sure you guys comment below. Let me know what you guys think and subscribe to my channel, like the video, share it. You know, share it for this awesome ass t-shirt. Look at this t-shirt. Ripped Apparel t-shirt, badass. Powerpuff Girls, Ninja Turtles, mixed into one. Badass, guys. Definitely go check them out and just comment below. Alright, guys? Talk to you guys later.